And hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another live stream here on the channel also. This time it is Hearts versus Celtic, a massive game. Obviously, as everyone knows, this game for Celtic, if we win it, we will be crowned champions and I'll get our 53rd league title. So a massive game. Obviously, we've known for a little while now that the league was all but finished, but a win here today will mathematically secure number 53. And yeah, so massive game. What we'll do, guys, I'll go through both lineups for both teams, just so we know exactly who's playing. There's a few changes, I think, for Celtic, or one or two changes, which we'll go through. But we'll start with Hearts, though. So they have Xander Clark in net, Hill at right back, Sibic, Rowles, and Cochrane at left back. Devlin and Herring as a midfield two there. Oda, Shankland, and Mackay as the attacking three. And then Ginley up front as a striker. And then for Celtic, we have Joe Hart in net, Greg Taylor, Ralston at right back. Obviously, Alistair Johnson got injured recently in the last game. And then we've got Starfelt and Kobayashi as a back two, or the two centre backs, should I say. And then the midfield three, we've got Hatate, McGregor, and O'Reilly. Very familiar midfield three. And then Maida on the left, Jota on the right, and then Kyoko leading the line as expected. And might as well go through the benches as well. We'll go through Hearts, Kingsley on the bench, Grant, Kimogozuli, I'm not sure what his name is, Atkinson, Stewart, Halliday, Forrest, Humphreys, and Tate. And then for Celtic, we have Hagbanovic, Abada, Moy, Turnbull, Hoyangaloi, Awata, Burnaby, Bain, and Lowell also. So a pretty strong lineup. Obviously no Cameron Carter-Vickers there, and obviously Alistair Johnson also picked up an injury in the last game, so he's not fit against Rangers in the Scottish Cup semi-final. But yeah, I'm pretty confident, should I say, about this game. I'm obviously, the players know what's at stake if they want to get the league secured and mathematically secured. So I will go for a 3-1 win to Celtic, and I think it'll be pretty comfortable overall. But yeah, guys, comment down below your score predictions for the match. Who do you think will win, and what do you think the score will be? I'll go for a Kyogo goal, I'll go for a Jota goal, and we'll go for a Maida goal as well also. And yeah, guys, also make sure you drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel also if you're new around here. We upload daily Celtic content and recently surpassed 2,000 subscribers, so that's massively appreciated, all the support. But yeah, guys, comment down below the predictions for the game. Who do you think what do you think the score will be? Also, as well, we have got the Aberdeen and Rangers game there on the bottom of the screen that you can see the score of. That starts a bit later. Obviously, it doesn't really matter who wins that, but it'd be good to see Rangers get guffed again by Aberdeen, nonetheless. So, see what happens there. And we're about 4 minutes here from kickoff. Just the pundits talking that. Yeah. And they got the Cinch trophy there as well next to them. Very exciting times. Got 25 people in here. Oh, that's awesome. Make sure you drop a like. It hasn't been very regular this season. Well, this channel is quite new, to be fair, but obviously towards the end of this season here, the Scottish Cup final to play for, and the rest of the league games, we'll be streaming every game. But come next season, obviously in the Champions League also, we'll be very consistent with the streams and hopefully build kind of a regular audience for the streams. But yeah, very exciting season ahead next year as well. I want to see if we can hit new heights in Europe and stuff like that as well. We showed domestically that with the dominant side, and hopefully next year as well we can do a bit more in the Champions League. I think Ange is building a really great team here, and I think we've actually got a good enough team to actually make some damage in the Champions League as well and get to the knockout stages at least. I do think we can do that. But yeah, guys, what do you think? Do you think next season we should be aiming to get to the knockout rounds of the Champions League. I think this year wasn't great, but no one really remembers Celtics too much because Rangers were absolutely embarrassing in their own competition as well. So it wasn't too bad, I suppose. But we're about 3 minutes here from kickoff as well, so not too long. It's good to see Kobayashi. I want to see if we obviously take an early lead and kind of controlling the game. I do want to see more of Hoyang Oyoi. I want to see what he can do as well. Hopefully he can get some minutes. There's a few games on today in the SPL as well, which I'll go through now. Obviously, next up as well, guys, on Saturday is the Old Firm game against Rangers. I wonder if they'll give us a guard of honour if we win today. Doubt it. But yeah, not many games left to play in the league. We've got another five including this one, and then obviously the big cup final against Inverness on the 3rd of June, which will hopefully, fingers crossed, clinch our treble, our 8th treble, world record, or record 8th treble. And obviously across Glasgow as well, there's a lot of talk about how big this gap is between Celtic and how big this gap is between Celtic and Rangers. Obviously, the ex-Rangers players saying the gap's not that big and they reckon they'll be challenging next year for the title. And obviously, the ex-Celtic players saying that the gap's massive, and they think Ange will dominate the league for many years to come. If he stays. What do you guys think? How big do you think the gap is between the two teams in terms of where Rangers are at and where Celtic are at? For me personally, I think Celtic are head and shoulders above Rangers. Recruitment's just spot on with Celtic at the moment. I think Rangers have got a long way to come, and I think the time they get to where we are now will be even better. Bradley says, hopefully in a few more years we are constantly getting out of the group stages. I think that's the plan. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, obviously Ange is a brilliant manager, but I do want to see more of us in Europe really and see what we can do. Getting out of the group stages, actually putting a good show on for Scottish football and showing them what we can do. I think next year is definitely a good chance to do that. Well, it should be kicking off in a second here, guys. A bit of a delay, I think. We'll have a little look. See what's happening. Right, guys, the players are out here. McGregor was just giving the team a quick talk on the pitch. And it is Hearts to get us off underway in this game. It's a slight delay to kick off. But the players are out now and ready for the game. And it is Hearts here now. They had to retake their kickoff because they went too early. Patrick Finn says, come on the hoops. What's your score predictions, Patrick? What do you think the score will be? But straight away from kickoff here, it is a Celtic throw-in. It was a poor pass from the Hearts midfielder there, trying to make an attack down that right-hand side. And Taylor will take the throw-in here for Celtic. And that's one back there by Devlin in the midfield, who then clears up the park, which Kobayashi will sweep up and collect. Kobayashi here now for Celtic, up to Hatate. Now across, trying to find Jota on that right-hand side, but it's a really, really poor pass, and it goes out of play there for a Hearts throw-in. Obviously, as well, Naismith is the manager of Hearts at the moment as well. I don't know if it's still on an interim basis, is it? Or has he been given the permanent job until the end of the season? I'm not too sure what the plan there was with him. Yeah, he's still a caretaker manager at the moment, Stephen Naismith. Patrick says Hearts 1, Celtic 3. Yeah, that's what I said as well. I do think we'll win and get 3 goals, but I do think we might concede as well. But it is Hearts on the attack here now on that left-hand side, which was dealt with by Starfelt from Mackay there. He was just trying to get past his man, but it was well defended there by Starfelt. And it goes out of play here for what looks like a Hearts corner. And it is a Hearts corner. Oh, and it's a throwing, sorry. The players were a bit confused, but it is a throw-in on the edge of the pitch near the corner flag. And now Beale with a long throw-in in. Just headed away there by Starfelt and then cleared away again by Jota. We'll try and find Kyogo from his pass, but is unable to do so. Now Mackay here for Hearts, puts a ball into the box. Back post, and it's saved there by Joe Hart. Shanklin there with a header at the back post, and it was slightly palmed over there by Joe Hart, I think. But good early chance there for Hearts with Shanklin. He's been in good form this season. And now Kobayashi up to Taylor. Now Taylor down to Maida on that left-hand side here for Celtic, who's then tackled by Hill. And it goes out of play there for a Celtic throw-in. But I guess you would say Shanklin is the danger man. If anyone can score for Hearts, it will be him. Playing as a number 10 right now, just behind Ginelly. That's what it says on Google anyway. But he made himself known then from that header. And now Joe Hart here for Celtic. Gives it to Taylor. Patrick says Hatate to score at some point and Jota to come on and score to get the third. Hopefully, yeah, I would like to see him get a few minutes. Yeah, I can see Jota getting a goal this game. He was so good against Rangers, I feel like. Just so quick on the ball. So agile. For me, he's still, I don't know, I feel like he's, I think overall, I think Jota is our best player. I don't know, it's hard to kind of compare because there's so many brilliant players like Kyogo, obviously he's amazing as well, but something like Jota, I think Jota might have the highest ceiling in terms of where he can play. I think he's still somewhat young. I think Kyogo's obviously like 28. But yeah, Jota's, I think his ceiling's really high, and I think he's a brilliant player. But it is Hearts again here, attacking down that right-hand side. It is dealt with at the moment by Starfelt. But yeah, Mackay again there, just trying to create a chance from one of the corners. And it is Hearts again here with the ball. that time with Oda, he can't get his footwork correct, and he does lose the ball in the end. And then Celtic do pass it back to Joe Hart, who then clears up the park here to Rowles. And Hearts are back in possession again now with Shankland to Mackay. Mackay here for Hearts with a shot. No, crosses it into the box instead. But he can't get it to his teammate. And Celtic deal with the danger for now. But so far, guys, first 5 minutes has all been Hearts. And actually, it was offside in the end anyway by Mackay. So even if anything happened from that chance, it wouldn't matter too much. But nonetheless, Hearts have looked pretty dangerous so far. Kyogo here now, though, for Celtic. Gives it up to McGregor. Now back to Kyogo here. Nice pass by McGregor. Maybe slightly overhit, but he does manage to keep it in and give it back to Jota. Now Jota here. Cross to O'Reilly. And Taylor there is fouled, and it'll be a free kick here to Celtic, I think. It is. Not the best of positions in the pitch, but I'll take it. There's Ralston here now for Celtic. Tries to dip it over the top pass there to Maida from the free kick. But Clark comes out and gets it for Hearts. Good effort. And now that goal kick from Hearts is headed out of play, and that's a Celtic throw-in. Taylor on the ball here now for Celtic. Trying to do a long pass forward there for Kyogo to run onto, but it was blocked off there by the Hearts defence. And now Celtic are back in possession again with Starfelt, but it was a poor pass by Starfelt. And now Mackay will pick up the ball here for Hearts. Gets past Starfelt and wins a corner for his side. Really good play again from the wingers in that Hearts team. Looking really lively on both sides, Oda and Mackay, as well as Shankland just behind Ginnerly. The whole attacking front four there looking really, really bright right now. And they've got a corner again here. Hearts play it short from the corner. Now a floating ball into the box here. It's headed on by Ginnerly. And now across to Mackay again for Hearts. Still with a chance here. Another floating box in there, trying to find Oda. And it's headed away there by Celtic. But so far, guys, Hearts have been a much better side. Has to be said. And now Kobayashi here for Celtic. Still on the ball here. Gives it up to Taylor. And now Taylor trying to get past Hill. But he wins a throwing instead. And now Hearts back in possession again now with Hill. Boots it long to Kobayashi, but loses it though to Herring. Now Hearts again on the ball, loses it again to Celtic, and passing it back to Joe Hart now. Now Taylor on the ball here to McGregor, up to Maida, and Maida's fouled there just on the halfway line. No matter what, Celtic will be champions by the end of the day and only beating Hearts. The Edinburgh Rangers team is a little less better than the yeah, true. Yeah, I got a few family members that are Hearts fans. Don't speak to them much, obviously. But I think they might be at the game today, actually. McGregor here now for Celtic. Gives it to Ralston. Now across to Jota. And we win a corner, I believe. There, it just goes out for a throw-in, actually, instead. Yeah, it's a throw-in. Good play there by Jota. Good defending from Cochran, the Hearts left back. Now Ralston here again for Celtic. Tries to give it to Starfelt there, and Starfelt ends up fouling Ginley, trying to win the ball back off of him. And now Hearts have a free kick in their own half. It'd be interesting if we, as showing Aaron Hickey there, actually, the Brentford player, obviously ex-Hearts left back. He's in the stadium today. He was a very, very promising player for Scotland and for Hearts at the time. Went to Bologna, and then Bologna to Brentford. So, yeah, I remember him actually. Joe Hart here now for Celtic. Hoofs it long, and it goes straight to Sibic. Now Sibic to Herring. Now Herring to Shankland. Shankland trying to control the ball there, but he's got McGregor on his feet, and he ends up passing it to Oda instead. And Oda's just got past Greg Taylor quite easy in the end, but his pass is poor, trying to find Shankland. So that danger is dealt with by Celtic for now. But fair play from Oda there, just absolutely ruined. Absolutely ruined Greg Taylor there. Stephen Naismith munching his gum on the touchline. Stinking bloke, man. But yes, not a good start from his side so far. He had some positive words to say about Celtic actually recently. We covered a video on it. I can't remember what exactly he said, but he had some fairly positive words towards Celtic, which was surprising. But yeah, Mackay here now, full Hearts. Trying to get the better of Ralston, but Ralston's done really well there and outmuscled him and got the ball back here. Now goes it to Kobayashi. Now Kobayashi on the ball here for Celtic. Obviously Cameron Carter-Vickers, I feel like he might be out now for the rest of the season because had like a hamstring issue, but it needs to have like surgery or something. I don't know. I read it online. He has to have like a surgery or something, but they letting him play for some reason. I don't know. Kind of delaying his surgery to get him to play a few games, vital games, obviously against Rangers and stuff like that last week. But yeah, he's probably be out now for the rest of the season. Cameron Carter-Vickers. But yeah, Kobayashi isn't the worst backup for him, I suppose. Looked pretty good when he's come on so far. But it is Hearts with a throw now in the Celtic half. That goes straight to Kobayashi and then to Maeda. Maeda they're losing possession again, and Kobayashi winning it back, giving it to Kyogo. Now Kyogo just loses it to Cochran. Now Cochran here to Ginelly. Ginelly here now for Hearts. Trying to get the better of Starfelt. He's twisting and turning, gives it back to Cochran. Cochran here with ball into the box. Shankland gets a touch, and it just goes over the bar. Kobayashi saying he didn't get a touch on it. He wants it to be a goal kick, but I think it might be a corner here. Kobayashi's claiming he hasn't touched the ball at all there. But I think it'll be a corner nonetheless. It is. Hearts' third corner this game already. Been really, really good, to be fair. Ball comes into the box. Headed on there by Cochran with a shot. And it's gone wide there. And it'll be a goal kick to Celtic. That's a good chance again from Hearts there from the corner. Had a shot with a volley there. And just went wide of Joe Hart's post. think it was their centre-back Rouse who took the shot. So not the most prolific scorer. But it is Hearts yet again back in possession though from the goal kick from Celtic. This time a Cochrane giving it back to his keeper, who then hoofs it long. Trying to find Mackay. Mackay wanted a foul off Ralston, but it's not been given. And Celtic do regain possession. But it's a poor pass there from Ralston to Kobayashi, and they almost lost it to Shankland. But luckily Kobayashi recovered and got it back to Joe Hart. You know, a great start to the game. And now Jota on the wing here, down that right-hand side. Ball comes into the box and it goes out of play though. For a corner kick. Our first corner of the game. And O'Reilly will take this one. Ball comes into the box. Oh, headed there by Taylor, but it's a poor header and it goes away over the bar. It's kind of a hard header to execute, I suppose. It's kind of behind him. But yeah, nonetheless, it's a goal kick here, 2 Hearts. 15 minutes played so far, guys, and it has to be said, majority Hearts. But maybe we just lose this game and let Rangers win them, guff them next week. Yeah, Taylor here. Just loses possession here to Oda. To be fair, this Oda guy on their right wing, he's been really, really good so far. Looked really good when he had the ball. Quite quick with his feet. Hearts with a shot here. Shankland, Mackay, and it goes out there from Ralston. Ralston defending that nicely, but it's been really, really poor defending so far by Celtic. And Hearts look like they're going to score soon, to be honest with you. They're really, really good. Kobayashi struggling a little bit, to be fair, and so is Ralston. Cochrane will take it though for Hearts. Plays it short. That's a poor corner, to be fair. Now Maida can pick up the ball here for Celtic. He's chasing. He's running with the ball, sorry. Cochrane's won it back for Hearts, though. Now across the hill for Hearts. Fouled Kyogo in the process. And it'll be a free kick to Celtic. Now Ralston here for Celtic to Starfelt. Back to Starfelt again here now to Ralston. Starfelt again. To McGregor. Now across to Hatate. Now to Maida on that left-hand side here. Trying to get past Hill, but Hill's got the better of him this time. And I think that's a corner kick, though, to Celtic. Fair play by Maida. Did all he could. But good defending again there from Hearts. And O'Reilly will take this one again. Ball comes into the box here. Starfelt heads it on there. He's claiming for a handball in the box. But it's not been given just yet. And now Starfelt here to Ralston. Now across to Maida on that right hand side here, but the Hearts keeper comes out and collects it before Maida can get to it. Now Hearts again on the attack. Up here to Mackay on that left-hand side here for Hearts. Ball into the box to Oda. And it's defended nicely there by Kobayashi. But Celtic need to be careful here. Hearts look like they're going to score every chance they get. Now Sibic here for Hearts, trying to move a long ball forward. And that goes out of play though. That'll be a goal kick to Celtic. And now Kobayashi here. Gives it up to Hatate. Now across to Taylor. Now back to Kobayashi again here. Now the defender running forward with the ball here. Gives it up to Jota. On that left-hand side now. Switch wings with Maida. Gives it to Hatate. Now Hatate trying to feed a pass into Kyogo, who's been very quiet so far this game. Not had much of the ball. But the pass is blocked off though by Rowlers. Now Hatate again trying to do a dipping pass over to Jota, but it's headed away again by Hearts, and the Hearts regain possession. And that was until Maida just won it back for Celtic. Another pass forward here from O'Reilly to Kyogo. Good chance here. Can't control the ball though, and Hearts do clear it away. And I think it was offside anyway. It was, and that'll be a Hearts free kick. Good pass though from O'Reilly. Slightly offside there from Kyogo, but a nice pass. Yeah, so here's all the action areas in the first half. 43% of plays happened in Celtic's box, where Hearts have been attacking, and only 19% has happened in Hearts' box, where Celtic have been attacking. So it shows that Hearts have been the much better side, to be fair. And they are back on the ball here again now with Hill, I believe, who's just won another corner here for Hearts. Now Hearts here from the corner. Ball comes into the box. It's cleared away again there by Starfelt. But it come off the Hearts player. It'll be a goal kick to Joe Hart. And now Starfelt here. To Ralston, up to McGregor. Nice run here by McGregor. Down that right hand side. Got past like 3 Hearts players in the midfield there. Now up to Hatate. From a shot from distance and goes wide and over. But Callum McGregor there was unbelievable. Got past Shankland, Cochrane, and some other Hearts player as well. And gave it up to Hatate. He shouldn't have shot really, but way wide. But some assist that would have been. And goal if that went in. Now ball comes long from the Hearts keeper. Good bit of defending there from Hill, the Hearts right back, and they're playing really good football so far. Just the way they're passing, the way they're pressing when they're off the ball. Looking like a good little side. And it is a Hearts throw-in again here now with Hill. Ball comes in. Defended nicely there by Celtic. Now Hatate on the ball again here. Gives it back to Taylor. And now Taylor just wins a goal kick for his side there after kicking against Oda. Now Joe Hart to Kobayashi, up to Taylor. Now Taylor here to Kobayashi again. Back to Joe Hart. But the Hearts team constantly pressing Celtic in their own area, in their own box. And they just want a free kick here after a foul on Maida by Hill, the right back. A bit aggressive, but we'll take it. So we'll get him a bit under pressure there in our own box. Stupid passes between the defender and keeper. And there's a quick break in play whilst O'Reilly gets his boot back on. And Atati also having a quick wardrobe malfunction, getting a replacement shirt. But yeah, guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream and subscribe as well if you're new to the channel, because the transfer window is getting closer and closer, and we know it's going to be a busy, hectic summer for Celtic. And we might have a chance here with Maida on that left-hand side. He can't control the ball, unfortunately, and it goes out of play there for what I think is a goal kick to Hearts, which it is. And it is a goal kick here to Hearts now. Clark takes that, boots it long, which finds Cochran, heads it on to Oda, and Celtic win back the possession now, as the ball's floating around in the air. Now Hatate trying to pass it up to Kyogo, but that's read by Civic, who gives it back to his keeper. And now Hearts are back in possession for now, with Oda now. Loses it though to McGregor. Now back to Kobayashi. Up to McGregor again. Now McGregor with a long pass forward here. Trying to find, I think that's Rowson actually. Rowson running forward. But the keeper gets there first. We're approaching the half an hour mark now. And that just shows what I was saying earlier. Fewest touches this match is Kyogo with 4 touches. And the next one's 6. Yeah, not had too many opportunities yet, Kyogo. But we know he can turn it on when he wants and get a goal. Now Taylor here to Hatate. Hopefully we can kind of maintain a bit of possession here and play a bit of nice football. And as soon as I said that, Greg Taylor just kicked out a play for a Hearts throw-in. So, good start. But it feels like we haven't had like a nice bit of possession with the ball and stuff like that, and be able to create any opportunities. It just feels like it's been quite messy so far this game, where Hearts are pressing us really well and winning back the ball quite often, which is resulting us to a lot of defending and then with a lot of opportunities. And now Shankland here wins a corner. That's defended there by Ralston. It seems like Alistair Johnson might be out for a few weeks, but it could return just before the Scottish Cup final, which would be awesome. Been a great signing since he's come. That corner's come to nothing though. Hill headed it over the bar, and it'll be a goal kick here to Celtic. And now Kobayashi here, back to Joe Hart. Now to Starfelt. Up to Ralston. Now trying to find Hatate, which he does do, but he's fouled. To be a quick free kick for Celtic. Now Kobayashi. Kobayashi here with a poor pass to Starfelt, but it's not resulted in any danger at all. Yeah, he's looked a bit sloppy so far, Kobayashi, not going to lie. Hasn't looked too confident next to Starfelt. Now Maida on the ball here for Celtic. Gets past one man. Gives it back to Hatate. Now tries to feed a pass into O'Reilly by the looks of it, but it's blocked off by Hearts. But O'Reilly's won back the ball though. Now McGregor. Cross to Taylor. Now Kobayashi again. Up to Maida on that left-hand side. Just loses possession though. McGregor's won it back. Now McGregor to Hatate. Up to Kobayashi. A long ball forward there. Defended there by the Hearts defence. Celtic still in possession though, with Kobayashi. Now Hatate up to Taylor. And a throwing to Celtic. A little bit better the last 2 minutes, but not created any chances yet. And that's a foul by O'Reilly on the Hearts player, and it'll be a free kick. A foul on Devlin. He's holding his hamstring a little bit, but he should be okay. And up to next Saturday as well, guys. Rangers versus Celtic at Ibrox. I think it's a 12 o'clock kickoff, I believe. Or 1 o'clock. 12:30 next Saturday. And hopefully we can go off them lot. But it is Hearts though now, back in possession. Trying to create an attack by switching play to the left-hand side, but it's just gone out of play though for a Celtic throw-in. Trying to find Cochrane on the left-hand side, but it was a poor pass by Herring. And now Kobayashi's back on the ball here for Celtic. Now a long ball forward here, trying to find Kyoto, but it's not been successful yet, and Maida's just run out of play for a Hearts throw-in now. But a solid performance from Hearts so far, it has to be said. I'm sure they'll be gutted in themselves that they haven't scored yet. But look, they haven't been more They haven't been clinical enough in front of goal. But it's Starfelt here now to Ralston. Ralston across to Kobayashi. And now Kobayashi up to Maida. Back to McGregor again here, though. He's played it safe and got it back to Kobayashi. Hopefully we can play a bit of possession football here and create a chance from passing it. Now to Kyogo. Kyogo with a few touches here. Gives it off to Jota, but it's defended there just by Rowles towards the end of the attack there. And now Oda on the ball. Using his quick feet to try and get past Kyogo, but being unsuccessful. And he's conceded a throwing for a side. Now McGregor here. Back to Taylor. Now across to Starfelt. Starfelt here for Celtic. Up to Ralston again. Now Ralston to Kobayashi. I will say now, actually, obviously, in comparison to the first 10 minutes, the last 25 minutes, Ralston's had a pretty quiet game because it seems like the majority of Hearts' attacks are happening down the right-hand side, not his left side, which he's defending. So Taylor's been the busy boy. But Jota with a chance here, though. But he just kind of overhit the touch and it went out of play there for a goal kick, I believe. But yeah, guys, drop a like on the stream. If we can get to 10 likes before half time, that'd be much appreciated. Jesus Christ, don't give up your day job. Don't worry, Ian, I won't. And now McGregor on the ball here. To Jota. On that left-hand side. Just want a throwing here for a side against Hill. He's been pretty good here so far, Hill, for Hearts. Looked pretty solid at right back, to be fair, against Maida. And when Jota's been switched on that side as well, he's looked really good and really solid. Now Jota here to Taylor. Now ball into the box here for Kyogo, and it's just defended there by Rowles, and he's managed to get it back to his keeper. But Kyogo was there in the box to get a touch on the end of it, but it was good defending there from Hearts. And they've dealt with the danger for now. That's probably our best chance so far. It would have been straight to Kyogo if the defender didn't get a touch to it. But a really good ball there. And now McGregor again. A poor pass over the top, and Civic's just headed it back to his keeper there. And now Clark with a long ball forward. Trying to find Shankland. To O'Reilly now, though. Celtic won back possession. Now to Maida. Maida again there, just loses possession though to Shankland. And now Hearts can break on the slight counter-attack here. It was a poor pass by Shankland. Trying to find Oda, and it's going to play for a goal kick to Celtic. And I believe all the other games in the league are going to be kicking off in the next few minutes as well. Obviously Rangers versus Aberdeen being one of them. Now Jota here. Poor pass by Jota. And now Mackay is back in possession here for Hearts. He's got Shankland and Oda there. And he tries to pass it into Oda, but Joe Hart's come out and collected it instead. And now Celtic are back in possession. And now Taylor with a throwing for Celtic. Now Tate. And the throwing to Hearts now. And now Jota. Loses it here to Ginelly. And it's a free kick going to Hearts' way, though, after a foul on the striker, Ginelly. Could be a good position to potentially float a ball into the box for Hearts and maybe get a head on it. Yeah, approaching the last 5 minutes of this half, guys. Or last 4 minutes of this half. And I will be honest, it's been majority Hearts, and they probably do deserve to be in the lead. But we'll take a draw going into half time. And the ball comes in from the free kick. It's headed there by Cochran. And it's gone to the side net. And then it'll be a goal kick now to Celtic. And now McGregor. Just loses possession though again here to Hearts. And now Hearts are back in possession. Rouse back to his keeper. He clears it up the park. Just falls straight to Kobayashi though for Celtic. He's got Shankland on his heels, but gives it up to Hatate instead. Now back to Kobayashi with a poor pass there to McGregor. And Celtic put under a lot of bit of pressure here now, just trying to pass the ball around the pitch. Hearts constantly pressing, but they've done alright for now. And they are back in possession here again now. With Ralston there, a long ball forward for Maida, and he's fouled there, just on the edge of the box, I believe. And that'll be a free kick to Celtic. A foul there by Cochrane on Maida, and just on the edge of the box as well. It looked like he kind of tripped him over a little bit there. And he gets a yellow card for that challenge. And looks like O'Reilly will take it for Celtic. Possible red card here for Hearts. So just a quick VAR check. Just in case it was a goal scoring opportunity. I don't think it was a red card challenge. It looked like he didn't mean to trip him over a little bit, to be fair. But it did look like Maida was en route to go for a one-on-one chance there against a keeper. So I suppose we'll see if it was a red card or not. But this is Cochrane getting checked for a red card, the left back for Hearts. And I think the referee's going to check the screen for himself, delaying the match a little bit more. But we will take a red card for Hearts if it comes to that. And they've been brilliant so far this first half, so that'll be a big blow to them. But you shouldn't... to be fair, if he was... If Maida would have got the ball there, it would have been a goal scoring opportunity. But I don't think Cochrane meant to trip him over, to be fair. But we'll see what the referee says. It looked unintentional, to be fair, but the referee is going to give him a red card. Yep, Cochrane's getting a red card here, the left back, and he's off the park, which is a major blow for Hearts, because they've been really good this first half. But we'll take it, definitely. I don't know if he kind of pulled his arm a little bit as well at the same time. Maybe that's what showed a bit of intent there, pulling his arm and tripping him over a little bit. But he's off the pitch anyway. And he's taking his time, by the looks of it. Because we are approaching the half-time whistle. He's still walking off the pitch here, though, guys. He's taking his time. And Hearts will make a substitution straight away, because it is one of their defenders that's been sent off. And I'll tell you who exactly is coming off here for. Which is, it's Kingsley coming on here, the other left back. He's been replaced by Oda. Oda's coming off for Kingsley, and I thought Oda's been one of the better players this game, so that's a bit surprising. The Japanese forward. And a free kick will be taken, though, for Celtic now, with O'Reilly to take it. That took about 4 minutes overall to get that whole decision sorted, and the substitution as well. So, and it's a goal as well straight away from the free kick. The referee's whistle and flag has gone up, sorry, so the goal won't stand. And that was a Starfelt of the header there, straight away from the corner, from the free kick. And yeah, it was offside, to be fair. But the ball was in the back of the net. There's a Rowson assist there. And I think they are checking it as well. It looks like from first glance that he's pretty offside, to be fair. But they will check, obviously, the fine margins. If Rowson, who got the assist from the head and onto Starfelt's foot, is offside, so they will check it, obviously. But the linesman's flag was up straight away. And it is offside, as expected. And now the goal kick is out of play for a Celtic throw-in. It says there was 3 minutes of stoppage time. We have surpassed that already, so I'm assuming there'll be another 1 or 2 minutes because of all the VAR checks and the fact that the substitution was made in the stoppage time as well. So there might be a few more minutes here. But yeah, still 0-0. Hearts down to 10 men. And I'm pretty confident for the second half now, especially now they're down to 10 men. They replaced, obviously, Oda as well for Kingsley, another left back, which is interesting. But it is Hearts in possession now, though. And they have won a free kick in the Celtic half here. after Devlin, by the looks of it, was fouled by O'Reilly, and O'Reilly will receive a yellow card. But the free kick's quite far out for anything to happen, really. Ball comes into the box and it's headed away there by Hatate, and it will be a corner kick, and this probably should be the last kick of the last kick of the half, sorry, which will be a Hearts corner. I'm sure Hearts fans will be a little bit gutted of obviously going down to 10 men because they were the better side the first half, in my opinion. I think majority of people's opinion who watched the game. Ball comes in. It's cleared away again there by Hatate. Now Celtic can break on the counter-attack here, though. And Jota just ran into Stephen Naismith, actually, on the touchline. Jota had the ball, and he ran out the pitch and ran into Stephen Naismith. He literally tripped him over. Jota just absolutely went flying into Naismith. And that is the half-time whistle, guys. It is 0-0. Hearts are down to 10 men. I'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half. Well, hopefully, obviously, we can get a few goals. My score prediction was 3-1, but it's looking pretty unlikely, and I don't think Hearts will score now either. But yeah, guys, I'll be back in 15 minutes. Alright guys, the players are back on the pitch now for the second half. Obviously it ended 0-0 the first half. Hoping for a better performance overall in the second. As you can see as well, Rangers and Aberdeen is still 0-0. So that's the other game on today. But yeah, guys, we're getting underway here now. Again, it is Kyogo to kick us off. As far as I know, there's no substitutions, obviously apart from the Hearts one in the first half. It's happened at half time here, so it's the same team for the second at the moment, and it will be O'Reilly actually to kick us off underway here for the second half. Hopefully we can get a few goals and win this game and be crowned champions. But it is Taylor here now, across to Otate. The ball into the box, kind of overhit there, and it's cleared away there by Hearts for now, but only as far as to O'Reilly. Now back to Starfelt. Now up to McGregor, to Ralston. Ralston on the ball here now to Kobayashi. And that's a poor pass by Kobayashi trying to find Maida, and it's gone out of play there for a Hearts throw-in. Poor passing. Yeah, Cartervick is there, being shown on the bench alongside Johnston. He's got a band-aid around his leg. Obviously not available, as well as Johnston. But it is Starfelt on the ball here now for Celtic, across to Ralston. Now to Kobayashi. Up towards Starfelt now, across to Jota on that right hand side here, linking up now with Ralston. The ball into the box, falls to Kyogo. Kyogo's touch is poor, and then Devlin will clear that away here for Hearts. And that goes out of play for a Hearts throw-in. Hill here now for Hearts. All the way up to Shanklin, but a poor pass. And now Starfelt will give it back to Joe Hart. Now Joe Hart to Ralston. Ralston under a little bit of pressure there by Mackay. But it is a goal kick to Celtic. Naismith there as well. Obviously, he took a tumble at half-time. But Shanklin won the ball back here for Hearts now. Now Shanklin to Devlin. All the way back to Rowers. Now to Kingsley. Substitute. And there's a poor pass by Kingsley there. Trying to find Shanklin. Now Celtic back in possession. Now Jota on that right-hand side here for the Hoops. Puts the ball into the box. Finds Maida, and it's gone over the bar. I think that'll be a goal kick here to Hearts. It is. Now Clark here. A long ball forward. That falls straight to Taylor there at left back, who then heads on for Kyogo to chase. But for now, Civic does get there and clears it away for Hearts right now. But Celtic do regain possession again here now with Taylor on that left-hand side. He feeds it into Maida, who's just been tackled there again by Hill, who's probably been Hearts' best player at the moment. I think the right back has kept Maida pretty quiet so far all game. Looked pretty solid. Now Taylor here for Celtic to Hatate. Now back to Taylor again. Celtic trying to create a opportunity. Now Kobayashi to Starfelt. To Ralston. Up to Jota on that right hand side here for Celtic. Now across to O'Reilly. Back to Jota again. O'Reilly now to Hatate. Nice pass forward, Hatate. Hits it wide. That was a really good chance there. A really nice pass. And Hatate just can't control it and get it back of the net. A really good pass, to be fair, by O'Reilly. And not a great. Well, it's a hard shot to execute and score. Trying to chip a volley over a keeper's head's quite hard to do. It was a good effort, I suppose, but it goes out for a goal kick nonetheless. But good pass by O'Reilly. And now Hearts in possession here with Sibic. He then loses it there to Kyogo. But now they're back in possession again now of Herring. Now all the way across to Mackay, who just won a free kick for his side on that right-hand side on the edge of the box. And it'll be a free kick here to Hearts in a very, very good position. That was a foul by Kobayashi, on Ginley. And a good chance for Hearts here. He looked pretty lively still, despite being down to 10 men, which is quite concerning. We've got some big figures in that box as well. Sibic being one of them, very big defender. Could be an aerial threat for them. And Rowles as well. Rowles. Ball comes into the box and it goes over everyone's head and out for a Celtic throw-in, I believe. But yeah, guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream and subscribe as well if you're new around here. We upload daily Celtic content. A big summer coming soon as well, transfer window. But a Hearts throw in here now into the box. It's cleared away again by Celtic. But to Ginley now on that right-hand side. Ball into the box, cleared away again by Kobayashi and now hoofed away, this time by Ralston. Which tries to find Kyogo, but is headed away there by Hearts as well. And now Hearts are back in possession for now. And they've won a free kick as well after a foul by O'Reilly, who's on a yellow card already, so he needs to be careful on the Hearts midfielder in the centre of the park. He needs to be careful where he's putting his feet, because he is on a yellow card, and we don't want to go down to 10 men as well. Now Hearts here, that left-hand side. Finds Shankland, and defended there by Starfelt nicely, to be fair. But Shankland very strong on the ball. There's Starfelt on the ball here again now for Celtic. Played out the back from Joe Hart. Now to Kobayashi. And that's another Celtic throw in here. Kobayashi on the ball again for Celtic. Now to Starfelt. And then Starfelt's pass, trying to find Jota on that right-hand side, was a bit poor, a bit overhit. And then it goes out of play now for a Hearts throw-in. And Postecoglou does not look too happy on the touchline, which is understandable. This whole game, even now, well, it's kind of even now, but the first half especially, Hearts were all over us. But Hearts are down to 10 men. They're still not being great against them either, so I'll be a bit frustrated as well if I was Ange. Now Kingsley here for Hearts with a long throw in forward. I fall straight to Starfelt though, not a problem. And now Ralston on the ball here. Puts himself under a little bit of pressure, but he has won a free kick though, so it's okay. Foul by Mackay on Ralston. And Celtic do take the free kick quickly here. Kobayashi with a poor pass, but finds Maida in the end. Now Hatate. Long pass forward, trying to find Kyogo. That's blocked off there by the Hearts defence. And now they can break here by Mackay on the left-hand side. He's brought down there, but the referee says play on for now. And it is Hearts still in possession here, and now they've hoofed it out of play. And that will be a Celtic throw-in. And another advantage here for Celtic after Hatate was fouled there by Devlin, sorry. Now Jota. Out to that right-hand side here. Got a chance here to create something. He puts a ball into the box, headed away there by Civic. But McGregor will collect that again. Give it back to Starfelt. No, Hatate. Trying to get a pass at Kyogo, but it's cleared away again by Hearts for now. Still 0-0 in the Aberdeen game as well, guys. Now shot here from distance. And there's a poor shot there by Taylor. And it goes out for a goal kick to Hearts. A few players warming up here on the touchline. Barda's there, Moyes there, Hoyanga Oi's there. Could see some substitutions very, very soon. Yeah, not been a great performance overall, guys. Bit concerning. Maybe a bit of complacency, maybe. Who knows? Now Ralston up to Kobayashi. Now to Maida on that left-hand side here. He's just there. Nicely tackled again there by Hill. He's been brilliant so far this game. Kept Maida quiet all game. Which is a hard job to do. Now Jota. Ball into the box. Headed away there by Hearts for now. And that goes out. It stays in. And that's a free kick to Hearts now. Because the keeper's down in his own box. Inside the goal, sorry. Foul there by Starfelt on Clark, the keeper. I think it's a bit of a low blow. He's hurt his Johnson. Yeah, but Ange's got his face like a smacked arse right now. He's not very happy at all. But the keeper is down still. He's back on his knees. I think he got hit in the crown jewels, I think. Yeah, bit of a low blow. Not intentional, obviously, but Doesn't change how it feels. He's back on his feet now, and the game will resume for now. He has got a goal kick as well, or a free kick, but he's okay. He's all right. Now Clark with the free kick, all the way up the park here. Trying to find Shankland again. Probably kind of that target man in the number 10 role this game. But Celtic do get possession back and try and feed it up to Kyogo straight away. But that's dealt with by Hearts for now, though. But Celtic do win a throwing in the process, which Ralston will take. Now here to Starfelt, up to Kobayashi. Now to Maeda. Was thinking about taking on his man there, but he realised Hills had a really good game and struggled against him so far this game, to be honest. Now Kyogo here, linking up there, trying to link up with Jota, but his pass is misplaced. And it goes out of play though for a Celtic throw-in. Now a long pass forward here for Maeda. Can't control it though, unfortunately, and it goes out of play there for a goal kick to Hearts. But we should thank our lucky stars really that they've gone down to 10 men, because if, really, even against 10 men Hearts, this is piss poor. Honestly, this is piss poor. I mean, terrible game of football on our end. It's been a bit better the second half, but you'd expect that when they have one less player. Not being good enough. It's just a bit of complacency, really, I feel like. But it is a free kick here to Hearts now. Shankland was getting his arm pulled. And it's a good position as well for them to maybe get a ball into the box. There's a foul there by Kobayashi. I'm a bit unsure of really this game. He's a bit sloppy. I'm not too sure. Our ball comes into the box here. And it's going to be cleared away though by Celtic for now. Or try to by Jota, but he's just lost the ball there on the edge of the box. But it's a free kick though, nonetheless. And Gillen just pelted the ball against Starfelt's head. Now Celtic are back in possession for now though, with Starfelt. Now up to Atate on that left-hand side here. Now to Starfelt again. Yeah, defensive line's pushed quite high up at the moment. Now to O'Reilly. Back to Starfelt. Now to Taylor. Now to Maeda again here. Just kind of passing it around, well, quite high up the pitch, but not really doing much with the ball. Hearts have a very, very low defence right now. They've got a lot of players in the box defending against Celtic when they do have possession, which you kind of expect at 10 men, to be fair. It almost seems like they've got 10 men behind the ball. Yeah, with Shankland just there as well. But we still do have possession here again with Kobayashi. Now out to Maeda. Maeda across to Kobayashi again here. Up to Maeda on that left-hand side. Now to Atate, and he won a corner here for Celtic now. against Herring. Now O'Reilly from the corner. Will be a good time to score. If not, make some substitutions maybe. Some of these players have not been up to scratch today. Kobayashi's getting a row there from drinking one of the fans' water bottles. Green McGray just behind him there, and one of them gave him his water bottle to drink out of, and he got a little row with the referee, or a little telling off by the referee. Jota here though, to McGregor, out to Hatate from outside the box, takes a shot, and it's wide. I don't know why he's shooting from 35 yards out like, but go for it, mate, go for it. That's a goal kick though to Hearts though. Obviously, guys, next game will be the Old Firm for us on Saturday, which we'll be covering on the channel also. It'll be hopefully be a good game. It's worth mentioning as well, Rangers are still drawn to Aberdeen here. I think it's half time in that game though. Or it must be nearly. Yeah, approaching half time for them. Still 0-0. Interesting. Got guffed by them a few weeks ago. The camera keeps panning on players like Haksbanovic and Abada on the touchline warming up. So I'm assuming there'll be some substitutions to be made soon. Hopefully. But Hearts do have a goal kick though. Another 25 minutes or so left to play in this game. Still 0-0 against a 10-man Hearts side. I feel like if we score one, the floodgates might just open. I might just start to click then. But so far, Hearts are defending really, really well. And now it's Kingsley here for Hearts on the attack. Gives it to Mackay. Now Mackay trying to link up with Kingsley again, but that pass is piss poor. And they go straight to Joe Hart. And now Celtic back in possession with Kobayashi now. Kobayashi on the ball to Starfelt, his defensive partner. Now all the way up here to Jota, but it's defended though by Hearts. Now McGregor again here, trying to dip a pass over to Jota, and it has found Jota. Now Jota to Kyogo, and that's 1-0. What a ball from McGregor to Jota, and a nice pass into Kyogo's feet, and he just taps it in the back of the net, and that is 1-0. Finally, we have broke the deadlock here, because we were stinking for a little bit of that game there. But all credit to McGregor there, with a lovely pass into Hatate, and then to Kyogo. A lovely pass. And it was onside as well. They showed a replay there. Definitely onside. I'm sure there will be a check, because there always is, but that is a brilliant pass. And that was a great finish. Well, not a great finish, but it's a good finish. And that's 1-0. Kyogo. Let's get a few more. And the 53 is in touching distance right now. We can see it. It's a big, big goal. And a game what felt like could have ended a draw, to be honest. I mean, Hearts have been really, really good all game. Obviously went down to 10 men. Changed the course of the game. But still, been pretty decent even in the second half. But that goal could change it all here. Kyogo's crouching down here. It looks like he's hurt himself a little bit. Kyogo's on his knees for some reason. Not too sure why. The Hearts players don't want to kick it out of play. They want to keep playing. Hearts are not kicking it out of play. Kyogo's on his arse here now. I'm not too sure what's happened to him. He's holding his wrist a little bit. I think it's not. I don't think it's his wrist. I think it's his leg or something. It was Hatate's assist, but McGregor has to get all the credit for that one because that was unbelievable. Pass. And I wonder if Kyogo might just come off now, actually. I'm sure he probably could play on if he wanted to, but I think Ange might just take him off. Yeah, he has done so. Hyongo is coming on for Kyogo. Hopefully he can get a goal. And then a few more substitutions, I think, as well. Possibly a few more. It looks like Moy's coming on also, guys. Aaron Moy to come on. That'd be for O'Reilly. Not had the best games, O'Reilly. Not been too bad, but I think a few players weren't great today. But Moy's always reliable. And now Hatate on the ball here for Celtic. And we've won a free kick, I think, here for some reason. But yeah, McGregor here now to Starfelt. Up to Jota now. To Starfelt now to Taylor. Back to Starfelt again here. Now up to Jota on our right hand side. Jota now to Ralston. Now ball into the box and it's collected comfortably there by the Hearts keeper Clark. And he's hoofed that ball long straight away, trying to find Mackay on the left hand side, which he has done so. Now Mackay here for Hearts with a long ball forward, trying to find Ginelly, and that's a poor pass, and that goes out of play there for a Celtic goal kick. That was piss poor, that. And as it stands, it says, confirmed on the screen, obviously, we'll be 15 points clear, and we'll be crowned champions of Scotland yet again for the 53rd time in our club's history. Unbelievable achievement. And Ange Postecoglou back-to-back titles. And a treble still on the cards also, obviously. There will be a video posted shortly after. I'll be making one shortly after this live stream finishes about, obviously, the season, about the being champions of Scotland yet again. So make sure you go watch that after the stream. Because we've been brilliant all season. Obviously, it feels like some of our performances have been a bit worse as of late, but that's kind of bound to happen. I feel like when you've pretty much almost felt like wrapped up the title pretty early on. Like, I know, obviously, it's never confirmed until mathematically it's sorted, but I feel like being 12 points clear or 9 points clear, 12 points clear for God knows how long. Always felt pretty comfortable in the title this year. In the league, sorry, this year. But obviously this game is the one that confirms it mathematically. And now Jota on the ball again here for Celtic. To Hatate. Now across to Starfelt again. Up to Maida, who's on that right hand side now for Celtic. Now to Moy. Now to McGregor. Up to Kobayashi again. Now down to Jota on that left hand side. Now Jota on the wing. Ball into the box, trying to find Maida. And that's headed away though by Kingsley. Up to Mackay for Hearts. And already, guys, since we scored, they look a bit more sluggish, Hearts. They didn't look like they really want it anymore. They kind of dropped off a little bit now. I think they were playing for a draw when they went down to 10 men. And I think they might struggle now. But they are making a substitution here, Hearts. Looks like Devlin's coming off. He's not a bad midfielder, Devlin, actually. He's actually alright. He's pretty pretty solid for Hearts. And Orsatis Kimozogolu is coming on, the German. I don't really know how to say his name, but I'll probably call him Orsatis. And we're about 15 minutes here, guys, from being crowned champions of Scotland yet again. Plus stoppage time, obviously, as well. But a Hearts player has gone down here. He was fouled there by Ralston. Went into the back of him, back of Mackay. And now Hearts' free kick. Finds Till. And it's gone out of play there for a Celtic goal kick. That's Hill there. And just a little pause and play quickly whilst Hatate puts his boots back on. And now Celtic back in possession now with Taylor. Up to Hatate. Now trying to find Hyongo, but hit his heels instead. Now Hearts clear away that danger for now. Now Herring here to Shankland. Hearts have a chance here, but Mader's done brilliantly there to cut back and win the ball back for here for Celtic. Gives it up to Hyangoi. Nice pass by Hyangoi to Moy on that right hand side here. Now Moy for Celtic. Gives it into Ralston. To McGregor. Back to Ralston. Now to McGregor. Now to Hatate. Back to McGregor again here. Now to Taylor. Taylor with a bit of space here. Feeds it into Jota. Now Jota looked like he was passing it, but he kind of struck it to look like a shot or a pass. It was a weird one. But it's out of play anyway for a goal kick to Hearts. Bit poor by Jota there. Bit poor. Now Clark for Hearts. And a few more Celtic substitutions. It looks like Hagsbanovic is coming on and Abada. It'll be good to see Abada be on the pitch again. Probably come on for Jota and Maida. But it is Shankland on the ball here now for Hearts. And now Sibuk driving forward with the ball here. Tackled by Jota, and Jota can break here. Sibuk obviously being a defender, he's kind of out of his position. But they pass it back instead. And now Taylor on the ball here for Celtic. Now Greg Taylor to Hatate. Now to Moy. Moy now to Ralston on the edge of the box here. Ralston switching the play across to Taylor down that left-hand side. Now Taylor overboards the box, and it's headed over and wide and away for a corner to Celtic. Good bit of defending there from Rowles. And it is a corner, but first there'll be the substitutions. It will be Maida to come off and Jota to come off also. Made a kind of struggle today, to be fair, against Hearts' right back Hill. Jota was a little bit better, still not at his best. None of the Celtic players are at their best today, I think it's fair to say. But we're still 1-0 up, so we'll take it. And Abada and Hagsbanovic are coming on. And now more here. From the corner. Now Moy gets the ball back from the corner to McGregor. Now across the Starfelt to Taylor. Now to Hagsbanovic. Up to Moy. Moy with a pass into the box, and it's Hyungoy. Hyungoy makes it 2 for Celtic, and then that wraps up the league, and that is a brilliant play there from Moy and Oy, and I'm so glad to see him score. A player who wants to do really, really well, and he has got his goal. And that's 2-0. Hyungoy. That was a good play on that left-hand side there between Moy and Oy. But really, really good play. We'll start from Taylor as well. Taylor to Aaron Moy. And Moy just passes it into his feet, and he taps it in. But done really well to cut open that Hearts defence. And to be fair though, as soon as Maida come off there, that goal came from that left-hand side, where their right back's done so well to keep Maida quiet all game. So good substitution, to be fair. And then another substitution here for Hearts. Stephen Humphries is coming on for Ginnerly. And there's another one here as well, I believe, for Hearts. Which will be Barry Mackay off and George Grant on. George Grant. Now Shankland here for Hearts. Just under 10 minutes left to play, guys, of this game. Plus stoppage time. Kobayashi again with a bit of sloppy defending there. Just kicked out of play and he didn't really have to. And Hearts do have a throw in quickly as well. And now Hagsbanovic here for Celtic. A long pass forward here for Abada to chase. Abada will chase it, but Hearts do have possession though of their keeper. And Moyes just won it back though, but it's gone out of play there for a Hearts throw in and their own half. I think Naismith might be a bit disappointed. I think Hearts fans might be a bit disappointed for their first half performance. And they'll be a bit annoyed about Coquelin being sent off. We're champions again, so fuck 'em. Now Taylor here. Across to Abada. Now to Ralston again. To Hatate. McGregor. Now Hagsbanovic on that left-hand side here. Cross to McGregor again. Up to Abada. Moy. McGregor. Moy. Now a nice pass across to Haksbanovic. The shot, and straight at the keeper. Easy, comfortable save in the end there for the keeper. And the Celtic fans are absolutely loving it. They'll be there for the celebrations. It is another great day in the club's rich history. And now Taylor here. To Hatate, now cross to Abada. Abada here trying to link up with Haksbanovic. He does kind of get touched in the end, but he kind of fouled Hill in the process. So it will be a Hearts free kick in their own half here. Another substitution to be made for Celtic. Trying to work out, is this the final one, I think, maybe? It is Awata. We'll come on for Hatate. So much good squad depth in this team, it's unbelievable. Hatate off, Awata on. Now a long ball forward here. Celtic front. Goes out of play again there for another Celtic throw-in. Very little amount of Hearts fans in their own stadium right now. All kind of scattered across. I think a lot of them are leaving. Yeah, the B-Tech Rangers over here. Now Taylor. McGregor across to Moy. Now Moy here to Taylor again. And Haksbanovic. Up to Ralston. Now to Abada. Back to Ralston. Poor touch by Ralston, and they lose possession for now. But Wata will get that back for us, no problem. And we get a throw in. Good play, good play. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream as well. And subscribe as well, guys. Because we're champions again. And some little twatty Hearts fans are putting a Union Jack up in their section. Just waiting for the final whistle now, to be honest. Another 3 minutes plus stoppage time. Hopefully the referees just say that's enough's enough to blow the whistle on the 90th minute. It is Celtic still in possession here, though. Now across to Ralston on that right-hand side. Our long ball forward is just falls to Oi, hopefully. I haven't got Oi here for Celtic, and he's kind of kneed in the back of the head there. Surely that's a penalty or something. Smacked in the back of the head. Not too sure what he did actually, to be honest, but let's get another. Also, guys, we'll be releasing a video shortly after this live stream, obviously, because we'll be champions, and it should be good. So make sure you check that out afterwards as well. And we also released some Celtic champion shirts also as well. There's a link to that in the description. As we approach the last minute of this game, our stoppage time, and get on the piss maybe. Bank holiday as well. Get absolutely mad of it tonight. In celebration, of course. And yeah. But it is Celtic in possession here, just passing it around the back now, just trying to see out this game. With Starfelt. Up to Abada. Now McGregor. To Hyongoi. Hyongoi here to Abada. Now Moy. Let's get another going. Let's get another shot. And saved by the keeper. And it's the 90th minute now, guys. And there'll be 3 minutes of stoppage time. Also. Just delaying the inevitable. Even good news, it's still 0-0 on the... I think it's still 0-0 on that Aberdeen game. Let's have a little look. Let's check what that score is at the other side. Hopefully they're getting guffed again, are they? Still 0-0 between Aberdeen and Rangers. And that goes out play again here for a Hearts throw in this time. There's Hill there. And now Hill again here for Hearts. And now Moy again here for Celtic. And now Haksabanovic. Back to Taylor. Haksabanovic again here. Now Taylor again. Now Moy. Ball into the box. Punched away by the keeper for now. And we're in the last minute of this game, guys. Starfelt here for Celtic. Gives it into Ralston. Ralston getting past his man. And he's just tackled for now. And then Hearts clear it away for now. Back to Starfelt. Now Starfelt here to McGregor. To Iwata. Now to Moy. Out to Haksabanovic on that left-hand side here. Haksabanovic. Ball into the box. Headed away. Falls to McGregor. Last 30 seconds, guys. Now to Iwata again. Now Abada. Ball into the box. Headed away. To McGregor. Now Abada again. Cuts on the inside. Tackled. And Hearts will clear it away. The last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. They hoof that away. That's gone. That's out. There's a full-time whistle. And Celtic are champions of Scotland. Yet again for the 53rd time. 2-2 for Ange. Unbelievable campaign. Unbelievable season. And hopefully we can get that treble as well. But let's enjoy this one for now, because this is a great achievement by Ange and his team, and the whole squad as well. I mean, unbelievable season. And yeah, guys, I'm going to quickly go sort out this video for the channel and get it posted for this celebration, obviously being champions yet again. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Enjoy your night, guys. Get absolutely mad of it. Enjoy the celebrations. Enjoy your bank holiday. And there'll be a video out on the channel in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, take care and peace.